Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Airbnb, ticker symbol ABNB. And so I'm excited to be going over this chart on the evening of February 12th because they report earnings tomorrow, February 13th. In the after hours at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and I will be streaming that on the channel. So if you do want to tune in to that earnings call, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. I do earnings calls every once in a while, and I'm excited to do the earnings call for Airbnb because I think there's a lot of interesting stuff going on with the chart. And so to go over that first, we did close at a price of $153.80 on Monday. And I think that's a pretty important level I'll go over in just a minute. And so first, I do just want to throw up this trend line that I put up here, which I think you'll be pretty excited about what that means. But first, I'm going to do this Fibonacci retracement from the high here at $151.16 hit on September 12th, and then going down to the low here on October 27th, which was $113.24. And I've just got a few Fibonacci levels there from that, one being the high there at $151.16. I do think it's great that we did see a close today above that level, showing a lot of strength before earnings. So I think we could be seeing a lot of upside potential following earnings. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I do think there are some levels to the downside that we should go over just in case price does break below 151. We could be seeing a retest of the 786 at a price of $143.06. If that doesn't hold, the 618 is at $136.67. Does look like it coincides with this gap over here, but really getting a 50% retracement to $132.20 would completely fill that gap, as well as this other gap here. So, I do think those are some levels to consider that price could be going down following earnings. Also noting that the 786 does seem to coincide with this red line, or might I refer to it as a neckline. I do think it's quite possible this is an inverse head and shoulders that we've seen here with a breakout and test of that neckline. So I do think price could be going up a lot higher following earnings. And so one way to get an idea of how high price could go is to take a measurement from the top of the head here to the neckline. And so that represents about a $36 move. And so if I take that measurement, move it to the break of that neckline, we can then get an idea of where price will be going. So if I just adjust that y-axis, we can see that price would be going up about $36 to around $181, $182. So that's a pretty good swing from current price. Also, I do want to note that the 1618 extension from that Fibonacci retracement is at a price of $174.59. So that is pretty similar to this measured move from that inverse head and shoulders. So I find that pretty compelling. So I'm pretty excited to see where Airbnb goes following earnings, but I do have to say I do not have a position, so I am just an observer and I am rooting for those holding. I do hope that we do see a pretty volatile move up to 175, 180 over the course of the next week or so. That would be pretty exciting, but if not, do consider these levels to the downside, trade with good risk management. But those are just my thoughts. If you like this video, found it helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and tune in to the earnings call tomorrow on the channel here. Thanks a lot for watching.